Just a quick reminder, guys, these narrations are best enjoyed with headphones on. Oh boy, I can't believe I'm doing this, but hey everyone, this week I review Bandai Namco's MMORPG action hybrid. So can Kakarot fight his way to the top, or could this game get knocked out in one hit by Cybermen like Yamcha? Pfft, probably. Let's find out! Right, Miles, this review I've prepared a very special guest to make sure that the scores that you're giving are completely fair. Who?
Hey James, am I late?
What the? Goku?
Yes, Miles. I'm here to make sure that you won't make no screw jobs like you did to Kakarot. Now, the rules are simple. Step one toe out of line and I'll Kamehameha to next week.
Right. Good God. Alright. Formal introduction out of the way. Goku, can you give the background of your franchise?
Of course, the first episode was broadcasted in Japan TV in 1986, was also imported to the West in 1997.
Since then, Dragonball has maintained its dominance of the industry, spawning various manga, comic books, TV spin-offs, and of course, video games. This game in particular was released in 2016. The game takes place 2 years after the events of the original game. Your player character, a time patroller, was assigned a mission from the Elder Kai, which entailed restoring the timelines of the anime, which Toa and Mira who's actively trying to gather enough energy to revive the demon realm.
In my talons, I shape clay, crafting life forms as I please. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos, they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God, the title suits me well.
What have you done, Tails?
What are you talking about, Senzu Brain? My job is supposed to be secure this network, not leave it open from a cyberspace attack.
Can you trace its origin?
I'm on it right now, Goku. Very intriguing. It's pointing to a remote space station on Saturn's orbit. But how can that be? The entire station is locked down due to a biological contamination a few weeks ago.
How could it be possible?
Well, for a start, Trioptimum has a comms relay on Mars, but it's very old looking glass hardware.
So, could it be hacked or...
Goku, you're not gonna believe this! Kyber Corp's network just crashed. All jewels are offline. Right, sorry to interrupt, guys. Can we get these accessibility scores out of the way? Shall we?
Right!
Okay, Tails, you're up first. Okay, visibility, we gain an 8. The majority of the game can be very easily played when playing with a visual impairment. However, this game suffers from the halo effect. The only way to differentiate friend from foe is to check which color of the icon that is present in the character's health bars. To be fair, the player's gamertag or PSN ID if you're playing on PlayStation is displayed, but in single player mode, a visually impaired player can be at a disadvantage. We both understand that red and blue are not exactly hardest hit when it comes to playing games with a person who has color blindness. It still needs addressing nonetheless.
On ability 10. There's in-game subtitles that could be enabled and disabled through the options menu, which will be displayed in both in cutscenes or missions. So, a player with a hearing impediment will be able to understand what's being said in the story or mission.
Mobility, we gave it 8.5. There are 3 button layouts to choose from, but the stick layouts cannot be customized, so a mobility impaired player will find it hard to navigate through the hub world. Apart from that, the game is highly playable for a player with mobility impairments. Gameplay, we gave a 9. Should be lower. Alright. Calm down, YouTube. This game is fun to play. There's a variety of things to do in the game, for example, instructor challenges, story missions, and player versus player battles. For the base game, the roster of characters that are selectable is not exactly the largest for a Dragon Ball game when it contrasts it for other games like Fighters. The character customization, however, is very extensive. You can customize the various skills, armor, and abilities that your character can use. However, the gameplay itself can be very repetitive after a long play session. What really makes it stand out from the crowd is the multiplayer elements. The world that you'll be playing on is completely online and dynamic. You can team up with a friend or other players online in co-op missions, commonly known as parallel quests. And of course, you can find fun against your friends or other players online in player versus player battles.
In summary, Dragonball Xenoverse 2 is the perfect blend in the fast-paced fighting element for the Dragon Ball franchise in World of Warcraft like MMO features. As my two-tailed enemy just said in game session, the game can be a bit repetitive. After a long game session, the online world should be keeping back for more. This highly recommends for the fans of my franchise who looking forward to getting their Dragon Ball fixed over the summer.
And the overall score is 88.75%. A fairly decent score, but not enough to go Ultra Instinct. Ha! You suck, Goku!
Kamehameha! I warned him.
Right. See you guys in the next review. Spartan Commander 1990.
And Goku!
Yes, and Goku out. Roll out, Spartan Legion. No. Now to find those Dragon Balls to wish Tails back.
Don't look at me, it's not my fault he stepped out of line.